So I'm replacing the heading sensor on this Lowrance Ghost. I've already got the screws taken out of the head. So now it's just, oh, well, I missed one screw. So now it's just taking the head off. And I'm gonna get to it. Short, as you can tell. That bearing's not supposed to come out of there. So now we're at the heading sensor, which is right there. Package comes with the heading sensor and both of these screws. And I just lost it. So now to put this gear back on, it needs to be lined up. So the steer and the belt. I need to get the motor where this arrow on this gear is pointing over here. Perfect. Alright, I know my big head's in your way, but I need to make sure that this is lined completely. And now we're good. And now it's just putting everything back together. Seem to have lost the screw. I don't know where, unless it was missing one from the beginning. Nope, it's right there. It's right under my eyes. All right, some heat shrink. these wires back together. Voila! Zip ties. Gonna leave that one loose for a minute. These ones are a pain in the butt to get back in place for that cover to go over. So this one is zip tied all by itself. It goes in the groove of this plastic seal. I can tighten this one up. Put my cover back on. After I get the wires out of the way. In a great way. Might help. But as I said, these wires right here are an absolute pain. To get them out of the way. So this is a heat pad, a heat thermal pad on top of this cover. So if those wires get hot, it's not going to affect the control boards. And now we're ready to put those boards back on. So I'm going to hook all these wires up first. This one you have to be careful on, this little one right here, because it'll actually pop off the connector on the back of the control board if you're not careful. Alright, all those wires are hooked back up. Set it in its place and put the screws back in. You don't want them super tight or they'll break the plastic underneath. Everything does have a specific way that it goes back on or comes off, because if not, then wires could get in the way. Closing it up, and then you won't be watertight in the head anymore. It is an open shaft, so if you get water in here, it's going down the shaft to the motor. Okay. See, I got wires hanging out right there. And we are back together. So, now it's to hook it up to power and test it. I may need to do a master reset. I don't remember if this one was 24 or 36 volts, so I'm going to hook it to 24 first. It'll automatically pop up the voltage that it's set to when you turn it on. Okay. So that means that the foot calibration needs to be done when it does that. So it just means it's bottoming it out. So the foot pedal isn't calibrated to the motor. So gotta do a foot calibration. I've been doing this for years and still can't remember all the steps to do this. So of course I have my little cheat sheet. So hold 2 and 3 to go into configuration mode. Hold 1 and 2. Once it beeps again, then I'm going to power cycle it. Wait for the beep. And this is a complete master reset. I don't just go through one or the other. I do all of it. So again, 2 and 3 to configuration mode. Anchor in 3. And that's just forcing the program from the head to the foot. If you changed anything out, it's a good idea to do that. So just going to wait a couple minutes on that. So I'm going to pause it until that's done. All right, so it's done. It did its beeps as it came back up. So now you got to power cycle the unit. Turn the power off, turn it back on. Wait for the beeps as it comes back on. And this is where you're doing the calibration of the foot pedal, this step here. So you want to hold anchor in 1. Anchor in 3. So your test lights are flashing here and your anchor light's flashing here. So now you want to go heel down. So if you're using your foot, heel down, toe down, and then you want to make this flush. So we're good there. So now you're just going to get back out of it, hold anchor in 3, same steps that you got into it, you're going to reverse going out. And then anchor in 1. Oh, but what I didn't do, I actually missed a step. So I'm going to go back into that. Anchor in 1. Anchor in 3. Because you have to align. So we're bottomed out there. You have to align the prop with the bow of the boat or parallel with the mount. Okay, now you can get back out of it. So anchor in 3, anchor in 1, This is the only step that it will not beep when it returns back to a normal state. So you're going to power cycle it. And test it. So you can see it's not doing the jerking movement anymore because now that the foot pedal is aligned. Check the prop. So what else I would normally do is check for a software update, but I know that this one was updated because I just worked on this one probably a month and a half ago. So this already has the updated software. So we're good. That's how you replace a head sensor in Lowrance Ghost. And I do want to say that if you're still under warranty, do not do it yourself. Let a service center do it for you. Thanks.